Holy crap, look at that.
Did you what?
Look at all that travel.
Alright guys, here's your quick reminder. Don't forget, we're giving away a free GoPro Hero Session. Unopened, new, in box. No strings attached. You just have to subscribe, like, comment on the contest video. Link below. So click the link below in the description. Go to this video. It's really short. Watch it. Read the rules. And win yourself a GoPro Hero Session. Record your adventure. How awesome it is. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so in the video that you guys are about to see, we're doing an upgrade.
What if I don't see it?
Well, if you don't see it, that's your...
Forward, right.
You know, I feel bad for you.
Switch channels right now.
Switch it right now, and then you're going to miss out on all the action. There's a bunch of cool stuff that happens. But anyways, a little bit of summary on the video is that Danny, you may remember Danny from the Pismo incident of 2017.
That is what happened.
That's what happened. So he found and purchased a takeoff suspension from an RS. So we're going to do the upgrade from his base model. So that way he's planted and he's secure and Peggy's safe. And they just like you're supposed to just be flat wheels on the ground, not up in the air.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Keep the shiny side up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so he found front A-arms, rear trailing arms, basically all the suspension minus the shocks from one person. Purchased those, was able to sell his old stuff. Then he also found takeoff shocks, and he purchased those. So basically he had all of the suspension that would be on an RS. And we
put it on.
Yeah, we took off.
We did. I was there.
We took off the base model suspension shocks and put on all the new stuff.
And made him cooler.
New to him.
New to him, which is the same as new.
It is.
I think. So enjoy the video. It does look new. It looks awesome. You'll have to watch the whole video to see that. So good luck. Or not good luck. I don't know.
We're over here at Dandi Offroad.
Oh, what's happening?
We're doing some upgrades. You should come by.
Nice. I just got off work right now.
Oh, yeah. Darren, too. And he's out here working. What are you doing? Hanging out? Just chilling?
Yeah, I just headed home.
You're not far away. You can stop by.
Come by.
Where you at?
You know where they live.
Oh, at your house.
Yeah. Yep. In the garage.
Okay.
Easy.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to do.
Right now, it doesn't look like I'm doing something very nice right now.
What are you doing?
I don't like being in Darren's lap.
Well, you know what? This is our garage and people have to pay for the use of it.
Hold on to my axle.
He'll edit that out, maybe.
Hey! Easy!
And Don, you're just a pervert watching.
Yeah, sicko. What the hell?
That's funny.
So why did you, in a typical situation when you're upgrading, just upgrading the suspension, so we're going from the base to an RS, right?
Right.
In a typical situation, do you have to do all the stuff you guys are doing right now, or why are you doing all the extra, like tearing the front end apart?
There is a bulletin out saying that these bolts are not torqued down to the right specs, or they're backing off. And too many of them are exploding.
So why do we have the front diff open, right? I mean, ridiculous. Just because we like more work.
Yeah.
Take it all off. Open everything. No, actually, on forums, a lot of the forums, people are talking about the bolts that hold the ring gear in coming loose, and it destroys the diff. So we opened it, planning to have the bolts drilled and safety wired.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
No, but does it matter? I mean, I think I know what it means. I think I do. And also, stop it. But instead, we just made sure that they were torqued to spec, because that's how we do. We torque it to spec, like always. Shut up. Bada bing, bada boom. Good to go. No.
Yeah, so, and speaking of bolts loose on a Can-Am, speaking of loose bolts, this last trip, the last video, Dumont President's Day. Okay, speaking of bolts, there appears to be an issue on the X3 with the radius rod bolts.
What's the issue?
Well, I don't know, a bunch of them are loose.
Maybe the dude that was doing it those days, like, was so tired.
Okay, we gotta get through this.
Okay, go.
Uriah actually broke a bolt that connects the radius rod, the center radius rod, to the hub assembly.
Right.
Broke, and the reason they break is because they're loose. Apparently, I don't know what's going on, but 3 out of 3 Can-Ams in our camp had loose, on the passenger side, loose radius rod bolts.
So what does that mean? Check your bolts.
Yeah.
Check them and then check them
It
again.
means your car's gonna break.
Your car's going to break if you don't check your
fix it.
bolts. So check your bolts. Ours were loose, and we're pretty,
Yeah, like I said, 3 out of 3 in our camp, they were loose.
that's high.
Good night.
Night, bye. You're...
We are done putting all the A-arms on, tie rods. Now time to put the tires on. Making noise.
Good.
Ready for the big reveal?
Ready.
Straighten the wheel out. Let's see how much wider.
How off we are.
There's a few items you need. We found that the rear lower shock bolts that actually bolt the shock to. I don't know what you're doing.
I was doing it from a short bolt to a long bolt.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else knows that.
Like
Go
this.
on. Whatever. Go
So
on.
the original one's like this.
Yeah, and then it went like that.
So Danny had to order longer bolts, the rear lower shock mount bolts.
That's
and
a lot to
replace-
say.
Yeah.
Let me say it. The rear lower shock mount bolts.
I don't even know what they call them, but you know.
That's what we're
they're
calling
the
them.
bolts that you bolt the shock into the trailer.
And it's the rear and it's the lower part.
And the front brake line. So the front brake line is a Y. It connects to the master cylinder, and then it Ys off and goes to each of the slave cylinders on the front end. And that was actually shorter because the RS suspension is
4 inches shorter.
Yeah, it's 4 inches wider.
Oh, the
per
RS
side.
is 4 inches wider. I'm sorry.
The RS is 4 inches wider per side, so they're 4 inches shorter.
4 inches per side or 4 inches total?
72 to
And
64.
Okay. That was a trick question. I knew the answer. 8 inches. You're right. Bing.
Yeah. So 4 inches per side. The brake lines were too short. he bought new ones. They're a little bit pricey for brake line, I thought.
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's in the video. You can see that.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like super expensive. But anyway, so he bought the brake line. We installed it. It's basically an IRS now. The only thing that would be different at this point would be the wheels and tires that it came with.
Yeah,
But he doesn't run those for the most part anyway, because when we run in the sand, we run paddles. And
we do run paddles. And he likes a lot of trail riding too, so.
Yeah.
So enjoy the video.
You don't use paddles. On
You
trail.
you don't use paddles on trail.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Look at the width difference.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at it from the back to the front. Look at that.
Wow.
Babe, go show that. You know what that's called? No rollover.